Hey honey, have you been making any extra transactions this month? I just got our credit card bill and we've somehow spent an extra $4,000. I don't recognize any of the names for the transactions.
Why do you want to know? It's not like you can't afford it.
Okay, yes, we can definitely afford them, but I just wanted to make sure that no one stole our credit card, just in case I need to put a lock on it.
Put a lock on it? You can do that?
Yeah, it's a security measure that most banks have. The good ones, at least. You can even do it remotely now, which is pretty cool. That way, if you ever notice any unusual transactions, you can shut your card down immediately.
Okay, Brian, enough with the nerdy banker talk. You may manage a bank, but it doesn't mean I want to hear about it. I really don't care about banking stuff.
Right, yeah, okay. Also, I don't manage a bank.
What? Then what do you do? I thought you managed a bank.
I manage a private trust.
Isn't that just a fancy bank?
Kind of. We don't do day-to-day transactions, and our clients are usually big hitters. My job changes daily, and I get to meet some pretty cool people. Actually, I have this funny story from the other day.
I'm bored already.
What?
Kidding.
Oh, well, do you have time to hear it?
Nah, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Doing what?
Oh, nothing, just out and about.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll tell you when you get home.
I won't be home, by the way.
Wait, what?
Yeah, didn't I tell you?
Tell me what?
Silly me. Must have slipped my mind. You know how busy I get. I'm staying at my sister's this weekend. We're planning on hanging out. You know, before she has the baby and won't have time for our sisterly hangouts as often.
Oh, sounds nice. I had no idea. In the future, I'd love to know ahead of time. Then maybe I can plan something with my family as well.
You don't control me, Brian. This isn't the 1950s.
I don't want to control you. I just think it'd be nice to know where my wife is and why she won't be home for a couple of days. In the same way, I think you'd want to know where I am and where I'm going if I'm not home. That's kind of how a relationship works, you know?
I know how relationships work, Brian. Don't be so condescending.
I'm sorry, I just don't know why you're reacting this way to me, asking to be in the know about your plans. Husbands and wives generally know what the other is doing.
What are you accusing me of?
Whoa, what? I'm not accusing you of anything. I literally just said it'd be nice to know when you're making plans so I can also make plans.
Gah, what's with the interrogation? You're a banker, not a cop like Mark or whatever.
Matthew.
What?
His name is Matthew. Matt? We've literally had him over several times since we got married. He's my best friend.
Yeah, whatever. Do you want me to know every single name of your friend group? That's a lot of pressure to put on me.
We've been married for almost 7 years, and we dated for nearly a decade before that. You should know who my friends are.
I do know who they are, I swear. I just got flustered.
Okay, I believe you. Is there any specific reason why you're flustered?
Why the heck are you hounding me? God, can't I just exist in peace or something?
Of course you can. I'm just asking if you're all right. You've been on edge all month for some reason.
Well, maybe I'm getting tired.
Tired? Of what? Of me?
Yes. No. I don't know.
Wow. Okay, I'm sensing that we need to have a talk or something. I had no idea that you were feeling that way. You know you can talk to me, right? I know that moving to a new city was a pretty big move so late in our lives, but I thought living closer to your sister would help alleviate that. If you need to talk, I'm here.
It's fine. It's the move. We've been here 8 months, and I guess I'm still settling.
Is there any way I can help?
Can't you just leave it alone? How did I not realize how annoying you are?
Okay. Clearly, we're just going to fight if we keep on like this. You go to your sister's and have fun. Relax. Talk to her. I'll miss you, and I guess I'll just have to tell you the story when you get back.
Just tell Michael the story.
Matt.
What?
His name is Matt. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes. Gah! Quit asking me.
You're acting really immature right now. I feel like I'm talking to a teenager right now, not my 40-year-old wife.
Oh, so now you're calling me old?
No, I'm not.
I'm not old, Brian.
I never said you were. Okay, we're going in circles. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you when you get back. Love you. See you on Monday, I guess. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Brian, what can I do for you? How are you doing?
Okay, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing really. I mean, I guess Lana and I got into some weird fight, and she's gone this weekend. So I was wondering if you wanted to grab some beer and wings and watch the game?
A weird fight? What do you mean? What's going on with you two?
Well, for starters, she forgot your name.
Ouch. What? Really? She's known me for nearly a decade. I mean, I get I live a ways away now, and before that, we didn't get to know each other well, but I thought she'd at least remember my name. I mean, don't I like your best friend?
Exactly. I was really surprised by that. She seems like the wife who'd remember her husband's best friend's name, but I guess not.
Yeah, that's weird, NGL. What else has been happening?
Well, I don't even really know. She kind of sprung it on me that she wouldn't be home all weekend and told me she was going to her sister's, which is nice. But I mentioned that it'd be nice to know her plans in advance so I can make plans myself. You know, maybe have you or my family visit or something. Then she somehow twisted it to make it seem like I was accusing her. What?
I don't want to throw any suspicion or distrust into your marriage, but that's a bit suspicious.
What is?
Her suddenly taking a weekend away and not telling you about it.
I mean, you know Lana. She's kind of ditzy, not the brightest crayon in the box. You know.
You said it, not me. But this seems a little extreme. I mean, even if I had a million things on the go and my mind was always elsewhere, I'd still tell Macy in advance if I was headed out somewhere for an entire weekend. It's like the basic expectation as a married couple.
Exactly. I tried to tell Lana that, but she didn't have it. She said that I was accusing her of something and interrogating her, which I definitely wasn't. Anyways, she got pretty mad at me. Then after that, everything I said was somehow wrong.
That's the other thing. Why would she automatically jump to the conclusion that you're accusing her of something?
What do you mean?
Well, I see it all the time at the precinct. We bring someone in to talk, and some of these people give their guilt away by automatically assuming that they're suspected of some crime. We have a rule of thumb. If they bring it up first in defense, then clearly they're guilty of something. It may not be the crime we're talking about, but they're definitely hiding something.
But that's police work. This is my marriage.
Yes, but it's people. We're taught how to read people and their actions and words. But again, you know Lana better than I do, and I don't want to throw any suspicion into your relationship. If you believe her, I believe her.
Okay, so what if she did seem awfully flustered at the fact that I was supposedly accusing her of something? What would you be suspicious of?
I don't know if I should say.
Come on, dude. You're my closest friend. You gotta help me out here. I'm good with numbers, not people. That's why I run a private investment bank and you're a cop.
Okay, fine. But only because I'm your friend and I feel like I owe it to you. I personally, and I'm not saying she is or not, would suspect that she was having an affair.
God, you don't think so, do you? She wouldn't cheat on me, would she?
I don't know. I don't know her as you do. I sincerely hope not, Brian.
Nah, I don't see her doing something like that.
Okay, then I don't believe it either. Just call it an overreaction.
No, I asked your opinion and you gave it. Thank you.
No worries. So, how about wings, beer, and a good basketball game?
Sounds great. Want to meet halfway? At Harold's?
For sure.
Okay, I'm going to Uber there. Could I crash at your place since your spouse can pick us up?
Yep, I'll let Macy know. Why don't you stay this weekend, considering that Lana is with her sisters?
Yeah, for sure. That'd be great. I could help you finish off paneling the backside of the house.
That would be great. Lord knows Macy has been on my tail about it for these last 3 months.
Hey babe, I was looking over our accounts and noticed you took out a large sum of money. Is everything all right with your sister?
What? Why wouldn't she be okay?
Oh, no reason. I just assumed you gave her the money. I mean, what else could $8,000 be for?
Oh, right. Yes, of course. I gave it to Suzanne. That makes sense.
What?
Nothing. She's just a bit tied up with medical bills. I mean, you don't know how expensive it is to bring a child into the world nowadays.
Yes, I assume all the appointments can't be cheap. I just didn't know it was $8,000 kind of expensive.
I mean, again, it's not like we can't afford it, right? I mean, that's basically chump change to us.
I suppose so. I hope she's all right, though. I thought she and her husband had good jobs and everything.
They do. But, medical stuff.
Okay, well, maybe I'll send her another check or something. A little baby gift.
No, don't.
Oh? Why not?
Well, she's just embarrassed is all. She'll be even more embarrassed if she finds out I told you.
I'm sure it'll be all right.
No! I just mean I know my sister better than you do, okay?
Yeah, okay. Fine. I won't send anything.
Okay, great.
Are you sure everything's fine? I mean, is that why you went to visit her the other weekend?
Yes, she's fine. It was fun. We had drinks, went out to dinner, caught a Broadway show, and went out dancing. It was great.
Your sister drank and then went out clubbing? While 6 months pregnant?
What? Of course not.
But you just said.
Oh, you misunderstood me. I did all the dancing and the drinking.
Okay.
What? You don't believe me? How could you not believe your own wife? What kind of a husband are you?
Whoa, babe, okay. I'm sorry. It's just hard to believe that Suzanne went out and did all that stuff while being 6 months pregnant.
Well, I'm telling the truth.
I didn't say you weren't. It's just, you mean to say that Suzanne, who's always hated loud music and parties, went with you to go dancing? What, she just sat down and watched from afar in a club? It just doesn't make sense.
What I and my sister do for fun does not concern you.
Okay, fine.
Why are you being like this?
Like what? I'm just asking questions.
You're literally trying to hold me back from living my best life.
Living your best life? Lana, we're in our 40s and have been married for nearly a decade. I'm sure your best life doesn't include going out to some club and getting drunk with your very pregnant sister.
You're calling me old? How dare you?
I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying at this point in our lives, don't you think doing things like that is a bit immature?
Immature? How dare you? We've been dating since we were 26. We settled down way too early. I didn't get to experience my youth. You've been holding me back from being my true self.
Your true self? Babe, you hate when there are parades outside our street because they're too loud and there are too many 20-year-olds out and about. Besides, aren't most of the people in clubs half your age?
Why the heck would you say that?
I'm just trying to understand. I don't know why you're suddenly acting like you're 21 again. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. Just because an old guy like you doesn't understand doesn't mean living my best life doesn't make sense.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
God, you really been upsetting me lately. I need a vacation.
You what?
I said I need a vacation.
No offense, honey, but you don't do anything for work. You haven't had to work in like 5 years because of how much I make.
What? Are you going to say no to me to having a vacation? After you've insulted me time and time again?
No, of course not. I just don't know if I can take time off so soon. We've just merged with another private bank, and I'm drowning in paperwork at the moment.
Who said anything about you coming?
What?
I said I need a vacation, not we. Me!
Okay, well, that changes some things. Are you sure you want to travel by yourself?
Well, I'll just take someone with me.
Like who?
I don't know, a friend or my sister.
Your sister? Are you sure she'd want to travel right now?
Of course. We'll only be gone for 2 weeks at most.
I mean, okay, if you think she'll say yes.
She'll say yes. Wow. Yes. A vacation. I can't wait to plan it. I'll start right away.
Okay, well, you can use our travel agent if you'd like as well.
No, I think I'll do it by myself.
Are you sure? It seems like a lot of work.
I'll be fine. Just undo the limit on my card and I'll be on my way.
Okay, fine. I'll get our banker to take the limit off your card for now.
Might as well just leave it off.
It's there for security reasons.
Just turn it off.
Okay. When are you planning on leaving?
Why do you need to know?
Because I'm your husband?
So what? Just stop bothering me. Quit trying to control me.
Fine. Just don't spend more than $15,000. Your spending habits lately have been out of control. Hey Lana, I just wanted to know when you'll be home for dinner. I'm ordering some food from that steak place we both like. Lana? Honey? Okay, Lana, it's been like 5 hours. Where are you? Lana, I've checked our bank account. Why the hell is there $50,000 missing? Where are you? Are you okay? Lana, answer me. Where are you? Hey Matt, I could really use your help.
Why? What's up?
I think Lana's missing or something.
What?
Yeah, I know she was planning some sort of trip or something. She asked for the limit on her card to be taken off, and now $50,000 is missing and she's not answering my texts.
Whoa, okay. I'm at the precinct now. Let me have a look at her phone records and put out an APB.
Thank you. I'm worried.
It'll be fine. We'll find her. Do you know her last known whereabouts?
No clue. We've been fighting these last couple of weeks and she's been very distant.
You're still fighting?
Yeah, kind of. I feel like that's all we do these days.
Is it about the same things?
Basically, whenever I try to talk to her about where she is and what she's doing, she gets extremely defensive. I don't know what to do, and she keeps backtracking on what she's saying. I don't know what to think.
Backtracking how?
Well, she said that she went to her sister's that weekend I stayed at your place, right?
Yes.
Well, I asked her about the $8,000 she took out, which I assumed was for her sister. She was pretty weird about that and said it was for medical bills or something like that, and I believed her. But then when I tried to suggest we send a check to help out, she was very insistent that I don't. Then I asked her about what they did that weekend, and she said they went dancing, drinking, and to some play.
Wait, I thought that Lana's sister was pregnant. Did she have the baby already?
No, she didn't. In fact, she's like 6 months along now.
Yeah, I thought so. She's as far along as Macy is. Okay, wait, I'm confused. You're saying that Lana and her sister did all that while her sister was 6 months pregnant? How could any person 6 months pregnant do all of that? Macy walks for 30 minutes and her ankles swell up like nobody's business.
See, I thought it was weird. She tried to backtrack and say something along the lines that it was her doing all the drinking and dancing. But that didn't make much sense. I mean, we're in our 40s. Our clubbing days are way behind us. I mean, I thought they were.
Okay, so now Lana and $50,000 is missing?
Yeah, she said she was going on some trip or something, but now I'm worried that something's happened to her.
Okay, well, I put out an APB. We should get information in the next while. But can I ask you something? And I mean this as kindly as possible.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, you're kind of scaring me right now.
Are you 100% sure that Lana hasn't run away? Like, went and eloped with some random guy she's having an affair with?
What? No, of course not. Why would you say something like that?
I'm just looking at the facts, Brian. I don't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that I've seen similar things happen to men all the time. They come in and say that their wives have disappeared, probably taken hostage because money is also missing from their joint bank account, when really their wives have run off with both their money and some man.
Are you serious? Do you really think that's what's happening?
I don't know, Brian. I don't want to assume, but with everything that's happening and what you've told me, that's my logical conclusion.
No, she wouldn't. She couldn't.
Well, my guys have already spoken to her sister, and she doesn't know where she's gone off. Apparently hasn't seen her since y'all moved out that way.
Wait, what? Lana was supposed to take her sister with her.
Apparently not.
Damn it. I think you're right.
You think I'm right?
I don't want to believe it, but that's my last straw. She insisted that Suzanne would want to go on a trip with her. I think Lana is cheating on me.
Hey Brian, we got a hit. Apparently Lana was at the airport yesterday afternoon. She was with some man, and they got on a flight.
Where?
Apparently, the Bahamas.
You can't be serious.
I'm sorry, Brian.
Damn it. Okay, fine. What can I do?
What do you mean, what can you do?
What can I do to stop her? She stole my money, Matt. Surely there's a law against that.
Well, what kind of precautions do you have on your account?
That's it. I made sure to be the sole authority on all of our accounts.
What? You're the sole authority on your accounts? Why?
Well, I guess being in the private sector of funding and investment made me a little paranoid.
You don't say. Then how in hell did she get her hands on all that cash?
I've seen this done before. Wives can sweet talk their way into almost any account.
Are you serious?
Well, if their husbands are key holders of some of their bigger accounts, they don't usually have time to go in personally to deal with banking matters. So sometimes they send their wives. And banks, especially private ones, work on reputation alone.
You're kidding. That can work. She took that money without your signature. That's enough in my books. I'll get in contact with the police over there. They'll detain them.
Thanks, Matt. I'll talk to my lawyers in the meantime.
Are you going to be okay?
Yes. She wasn't the person I thought she was.
That's for damn sure.
Hey, you haven't answered any of my texts. Where are you? Are you okay? Hello?
Oh, can't you leave me alone?
What? Are you serious? Where the hell are you?
Why do you need to know?
Okay, I'm tired. The truth, or else we're getting a divorce.
What? No, please, I love you. Don't divorce me.
Wait, what? You don't want a divorce?
No, of course not. Why would you think such a thing?
Because you've been so irritated by me lately and very distant. What else am I supposed to think?
I don't want a divorce. I can't live without you.
Oh, really? Then where the hell are you?
What the hell are you accusing me of, huh? What do you mean by that?
See? There you go again, trying to bite my head off for asking a simple question.
It's not my fault. Why can't you just trust me?
Because you apparently can't be trusted.
What do you mean by that? Don't you love me?
Stop changing the subject. Where are you?
Fine then. Oh, I'm busy with my boyfriend in the Bahamas and will return next month. Leave us alone.
I will, but my lawyer and the cops won't.
Huh?
What did you think? That I'd stay with you after you openly admit to cheating on me?
A lot of women do it. Besides, it's your fault in the first place.
What do you mean it's my fault?
You pushed me into it.
How the hell did I do that?
Because we've been together since our 20s. I missed out on so much of my youth.
You really didn't.
Fine then. Okay, you're right. But I miss it. And you're so busy at work. I just missed the feeling of being young. You age me. Levi makes me feel young.
Who in the hell is Levi?
My lover. He's 32 and is completely in love with me.
Wait, is that where all this is coming from? You're having an affair with some young guy and you want to feel young enough for him or something? You can't seriously be this stupid. He's using you.
No, he is not.
Let me guess. You met. You couldn't help but brag how much money I have. Then suddenly he confesses his undying love to you. That's where all of my money is going. You didn't want to help your sister. You used that money on some seedy little leech of a man. I can't believe you.
You're wrong. He loves me.
Oh yeah? Let's see how long that love lasts once the cops show up.
What?
Yeah, the cops are on their way to your resort. Classy, by the way, going to the same resort I took you to for our honeymoon.
How do you know where we are? How are you sending the cops?
My best friend is a cop.
Mark?
Matt! My God, I never realized how terrible you were. Well, now I know. And now we're getting divorced.
What? No!
I've already called my lawyers. The minute you're back in the country, you'll be served divorce papers. You'll already be in court, so it's no big deal.
What do you mean I'll be in court?
Because of all the money you stole?
What? It's my money too.
Not according to the way I set up our accounts. I'm the sole guarantor. Wait, sorry, that's boring banker talk. Basically, you illegally took that money. You'll be serving for at least a year.
No. Don't do this. Come on, Brian. Don't you care about me at all?
I care about you as much as you care about banking stuff. Goodbye, Lana. Hope you and Levi enjoy a prison cell in paradise. Everything went fairly smoothly. The court cases were open and shut in the eyes of the judge. It really does pay to be the manager of said judge's bank accounts. And Lana and her lover Levi are serving time in the state prison. The divorce went by even quicker, and Lana was gutted to know that she wasn't getting a penny of the money in the bank. Not after I made her sign a prenup before we got married. I must have sensed back then what I know now. Lana isn't a good person. But I really hope she enjoys living her best life.